You can't buy paint. You can't buy lawn fertilizer.
It was something that was really just a personal decision where, I didn't agree with what was going on.
I think it's ridiculous. It just pisses me off.
His jersey, they're burning it. You see some of that right there.
I work for Sparrow Hospital. How can I do my job if y'all idiots are blocking up the ways to get to the hospital?
It's time for our state to be opened up.
There are people dying every minute. And you guys, Trump supporters, want to block up everything and don't care about nobody else.
Go to the hairdressers, get our hair done.
What if it was your mother?
How are you today?
What if it was your father?
At Michigan Capitol.
What if your infant son or daughter? This is ridiculous. It is unfair for the people that have to go to work every single day, especially in the hospital, to do their job.
In Michigan, protests hit the state capitol. Thousands and thousands of drivers congested the roads in Lansing, Michigan to voice their displeasure with Governor Gretchen Whitmer's lockdown during a deadly pandemic that has taken the lives of nearly 30,000 Americans. Globally, 142,000 people. The event has its political ties and not just to the president. The stay-at-home order protest was organized by the Michigan Conservative Coalition and the Michigan Freedom Fund.
I would imagine that there's probably a gun in the school to protect from potential grizzlies.
That's where Grizzly Bear Adams comes in. According to the Detroit Free Press, the Michigan Freedom Fund is a Lansing-based organization that advocates for conservative policies and has strong ties to the DeVos family.
Grizzlies.
The pictures tell the story. The MAGA crowd equated the governor's stay-at-home order to Nazi Germany. Many were bearing assault rifles, giving off the appearance of going to battle. Plenty did not wear masks or even gloves to protect themselves from COVID-19. While free speech is essential, this simply is not social distancing, no common sense for those on the front lines or even themselves, or how a virus spreads.
I was in the beginning until I've done my research and found out the realities and the media's overreach on it, and that it's not as serious as they made it out to be. And that's why I am here, because I feel that they are overreaching, overreacting, and crushing our small businesses.
Blaming the media, not the president, for small business closures. Donald Trump received word of the looming pandemic back in January. Instead of preparing the country, he golfed and went state to state, microcosmic of this event, a campaign rally for a man who campaigned and rallied while pushing aside the data and science.
Yeah, no, I don't take responsibility at all.
Protesters of the governor's stay-at-home order blocked an ambulance, a perfect all-encompassing symbol for what this was. Meanwhile, this crowd does not see their own hypocrisy. If you are a member of the MAGA crowd, just follow me here. You all hated on the idea of protest. Many on that state capitol came with assault rifles, bulletproof vests, and other such militarized equipment. Fear and potential violence were the vibes you wanted us to catch. Yet, when it came to Colin Kaepernick simply protesting for equal rights and our attention to be drawn to the fact that America isn't holding up its end of the bargain, you wanted him unemployed, or even worse, as displayed from this person's car. Cap did it peacefully. His weapon was not a firearm. He did not block ambulances from performing their duty of tending to the sick and saving lives. If you support Donald Trump and despise on Cap's movement, you are a dark cloud in the thunderstorms of hypocrisy with no KOS, knowledge of self. Just imagine white men and women marching with guns, but God forbid if a Black Lives Matter protester bared a firearm. I'll let your own mental complete the sentence. In America, where Nazis and white nationalists are enabled to protest and potentially kill someone in the back of an ambulance, but if a black doctor in Miami tests the homeless because the state is failing to protect them and gives out food and tents to aid the less fortunate, handcuffs are slapped on him and he's berated by law enforcement. Are your eyes witnessing the horror and injustice going on, or are you out and about in public with your eyes wide shut?